Boas pessoal de Canon Gamer, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Vamos Jogar FIFA 20. Vamos já partir contra o Benfica, pá. Temos que ganhar contra o Benfica. Estamos com 24 pontos. Se ganharmos contra o Benfica, ficamos com 27 pontos. E o Braga, o Porto, se 27, 20. Bem, vamos ver. Vamos ver como é que isto tudo corre. Era muito importante ganharmos estes jogos que vêm agora. Benfica, jogos para a Liga Europa. Convinha ganhar tudo. O que me está a preocupar mais
Well,
neste
this
ponto
is
é
the
o
kind of
campeonato
match every
nacional.
football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. A very good
Ora, bora
evening to
lá.
you from one of the great capitals in Europe. We are talking to you from the Portuguese capital, Lisbon. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And coming up, live action from Liga NOS. It's Benfica up against Sporting.
Thank you, Derek. Just flicking through my notes at this one. Everything pointing to a really lively matchup this is. Fingers crossed, eh?
Diego Sousa. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Florentino. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season. Highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Yeah, plenty of teams in the hunt, hoping to lift the trophy at the end of the season. I think most fans, Derek, particularly the neutrals like me and you, love a close race. Nobody likes to see a team run away with it.
And options in the centre. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. Back to face his boyhood club. An emotional experience for him, you would think. But the fans have been very much in his corner.
Absolutely. Well, this club played a huge part in his upbringing, his football education. Without those early lessons he learned here, where would he be now? We're not sure. He's really gone from strength to strength, though.
Couldn't hang on to it. Perfect challenge from Pizzi. Gonzalo Guedes. It's a weighted pass. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And putting his body on the line. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And now the delivery. An attack full of promise. On to Gedge. And he did what he had to do defensively. Gonzalo Gedge. Now they've lost it. Vinicius. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, a fine block. Won it back. High pressing at its best. Gonzalo Guedes now. Diogo Jota. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Rafa here. Gabriel. Vinicius. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Porto. 29 minutes played. 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. On the ball, Florentino. Giving the ball away.
Não estou a conseguir.
The fans enjoyed that pass. Going well, and whipped into the box. An authoritative challenge. Crossing possibilities. And he's done well to tip it over the bar.
Well, a chance to take the lead, it really is. The crowd sense a goal.
Nodded straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it. The only way you can score there goes either side of the keeper.
And the keeper's
Merda
given
de
it
passe,
away
foda-se.
inexcusably.
Guarda-redes, pá.
Rafa. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And he takes it on. Fairly routine for any goalkeeper. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? And he's fired over the corner. And he succeeds in scraping it off the line. And he takes on the shot. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Not much time to make up his mind. And a chance for him on the flank. Trincao. Cleared away. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Options around him. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Diogo Gonçalves. He could pick out a teammate. Not really the ideal clearance. Gonzalo Guedes now. Here's PC. Trincao. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, a lovely ball. PC. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Jota. On to Guedes. Guedes! Terrific block there. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Ok, temos mais uma parte para ver se marcamos pelo menos um golo e não sofremos nenhum.
Into the
Ver se
second
conseguimos
half
ganhar
then.
este
And
jogo.
these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Here's PC. PC. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Speculative effort here. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Still possibilities. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for the visitors. 50 minutes played. 1-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. And scope for them to produce something exciting. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. They've taken this corner short. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Being pressed and pressed high.
Well, not much to split between these two sides in possession or score for that matter. It's been such an entertaining game up to now. Some real chances both ends. You reckon a goal is coming soon?
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And now the delivery. Here's PC. On the ball, Florentino. They've given it away. Beautifully disguised ball. Will he find the net? Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? You have to praise his reflexes there.
Corner kick played over. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground.
Isto não está nada fácil, meu.
Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Lee.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Rafa. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Half an hour remaining then. And showing fine vision. And Nani with it. Giving it a try. Crucial in possession to give them the lead, maybe. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Gabriel. And a throw-in it's going to be. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
For this.
And a throw-in forthcoming. Options around him. Gonzalo Guedes. It should be. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, I suppose, Derek, technically that's as close as you can get without it going in the goal.
Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge. And a big decision for the official here. Quite simply a horrendous challenge. And the referee has reached for his back pocket. Red card.
Well, I've got some other words. Silly, brainless, reckless.
Chiquinho.
Cala, pá, o árbitro mostrou vermelho porque é o Sporting. Se fosse o Benfica, nem amarelo mostrava. Tá bem.
Still on level terms,
Contamos
moving the ball
histórias.
nicely. Couldn't hang on to it. Here's PC. On the ball, Florentino. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And this is Diogo Jota now. And it's a quality pass. A goal it is.
A ficar 1-0.
They've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's
Pode
been
ter
so
sido
close
expulso
this game.
o nosso ponta de
Tactics have
lança,
played a
mas
part. Now they're gonna have to
ainda não
change the
desistir do
tactics
jogo.
and see what happens. Well, sometimes it's really hard to play against 10 men, and this lot are finding it hard. They're losing this game now, and you have to give credit. 10 men and now winning this game.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And in possession, Chiquinho. And very deftly cut out. Rafa here. And do they mean business on this occasion? Magnificent defending. It looks promising. And played in. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, it's way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. On the ball, Florentino. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's a third goal for Porto. 6 minutes remain. 3-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. The ball with Pepe. Jota. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And in possession, Chiquinho. And the referee blows for full time.
Ganhámos 1-0. O Guedes foi suspenso, mas não há problema. Vamos à entrevista para o jogo.
Time for a few quick questions. Thank you.
Bem, vamos lá ver. Vamos lá ver. Ok, temos o jogo contra o Moreirense. Ora, está tudo com 9 jogos. 27, 25, 23, 22. Ora, Youth Squad Monthly Report. Vamos subir este. Mas porque é que este... ok, já tenho o máximo. Ora, o Gonçalo Guedes foi expulso durante... Tem uma suspensão de um jogo. Bem, vamos fazer o jogo contra o Moreirense. Portanto, nós temos este jogo contra o Moreirense e depois vamos ter mais 3 jogos. Portanto, Moreirense e Aves. Convém mesmo ganhar estes 2 jogos, Moreirense e Aves, para manter uma boa classificação. Quanto aos jogos do grupo da Liga Europa, se ganharmos estes 2 jogos da Liga Europa, passamos em primeiro lugar. E este jogo com o Porto, no final do mês, é um dos mais importantes. Bem, vamos lá fazer o jogo contra o Moreirense. Deixa ver se ele meteu o Fernando Silva. Meteu. Bora lá, playmatches. Bem, temos tudo para ganhar este jogo, pá. Vamos ver se não vai ser muito difícil. Estamos a jogar em casa, estamos a jogar contra o Moreirense, que
And
não
hello
deve ser
from the
das melhores equipes
Portuguese
em
capital.
Portugal.
This is the scene here in Lisbon at the home of sporting. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And coming up, live action from Liga NOS. It's Sporting and they take on Moreirense.
Hi, Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start.
And he takes it on. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that set.
A very high degree of difficulty for... Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
On the ball, Florentino. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time, look.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. So for Sporting, a very good victory in the last game against Benfica. What do you expect this time, Lee?
Well, Derek, they do need a positive performance today, ideally 3 points to try and get them out of the drop zone. Still a lot of football to be played, though, in this season, to be honest. With the way they've been playing, I worry for them, though.
Jota, giving them a different option by moving in field. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. It is to be a throw-in. And he takes on the shot. Tremendous block. Teixeira. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Here's PC. Slipshod passing. Well, it's a constant struggle for them to get out of their own half. Here's PC. A good and fair challenge. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. On the ball, Florentino. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. And possession lost, intercepted.
Foi mal jogado da minha parte.
The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Florentino.
Merda de
Looking
passe.
confident in possession. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Here's PC. Can they switch to an even higher gear? Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. It looks promising. It's a cross towards the near post. It's still alive.
They've dodged another one, hanging on to this lead by a thread. The crowd are doing their bit.
Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Pedro Nuno. And that's an important intervention. Jota, playing with purpose and control. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Couldn't keep it. PC. On the ball, Florentino. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they've got players back quickly here. I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
It's a goal for Porto. 41 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. On the ball, Florentino. Passing it with a bit of panache. Is this the moment? Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he
Os
scored.
gajos fecham
Goalkeeper
tudo
doesn't.
com
Not
acertos
really the
chaves.
ideal clearance. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Making progress. And there's the feed into the box. And they deal with the threat this time. So the whistle then are up the halfway. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Trincao. Here's PC. Jota. And fed forwards. What can he do from here? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders understanding their roles. That's how to rob them of possession. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Porto. 52 minutes played. 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Clattered away. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Over it comes. Poor execution with regard to the corner. Poor attempt at a pass, really. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper.
Well, Derek, when the chances are few and far between, it's very important the forwards stay focused. Not many chances out there. Can they get one of those chances to get them back in the game?
Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Well, getting right in their opponent's faces, forcing that hurried clearance, and a throw it'll be. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. On the ball, Florentino. Pepe. Jota. Jota. Can he put it away? Still alive. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, I have to say, the goalkeepers do earn their corn, don't they? Super save, wasn't it, to keep the advantage?
Alish. Here's Iago. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Wonderfully weighted pass. Jota. Looking to set the table, and he'll be disappointed to have smashed it against the woodwork from close range.
Well, he's out of play off the woodwork. It should be a goal, Derek.
And this is Diogo Jota now. Here's PC. PC. PC! And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. And they'll have to throw it back in play. They will now
Está
make use
difícil
of the
marcar outro
substitutes
gol.
bench. On the ball, Florentino. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way, way wide there.
Fabio Pacheco. Teixeira. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek. He's gone for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there, was it?
Ivanildo Fernandes.
Ivanildo Fernandes.
The outcome is a goal kick here.
Ah, que mal jogado.
Fifteen minutes remaining. Trincao. Florentino. Diogo Jota. PC. Jota. Wonderful chance. Wonderful block. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Fabio Pacheco. Manoeuvring his way forward. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And a substitution in the offing. So the corner played into the box. Poor execution with regard to the corner. He takes aim. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials. Ivanildo Fernandes. Jota. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And it might be. And this time, it's in. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Machado. Well, just couldn't keep the ball.
Well, it's a cracking atmosphere in here. The players just need to harness that energy from the crowd to see them through in this game.
Jota. Might really be able to trouble them here. It's there for him. And putting his body on the line. And options in the centre. Tremendous block. Cleared away.
Muita pressão ali atrás, meu.
Luis Machado. And there goes the final whistle.
Bem, ganhámos pela margem mínima de um gol, mas o importante é que ganhámos o jogo. O Porto ganhou e o Benfica também. Estas equipes, Porto, Benfica, Sporting e Sporting Braga, são equipes que perdem muito poucos pontos, pá. O que faz que isto fique muito complicado.
Thank you for your time.
Olha, vamos aqui aos treinos. ver aqui o Office. Suspensão ou body. Advance. Não tem nada. Advance. Ok. Portanto, já vamos em 35 minutos de jogo. Eu vou terminar o episódio aqui. No próximo episódio vamos jogar contra o Poznan e também contra o Aves. Vemos no próximo episódio, pessoal. Até lá, pessoal.